Hello guys, today we're going to be working on a Frigidaire top and bottom refrigerator. The model number it's on the display. The complaint that we have with this refrigerator is that it's not cooling properly and it's freezing this panel up. So we're going to go ahead and remove this evaporator from panel, and we're going to go ahead and remove all those 1/4 screws. You're going to need a 1/4 bit, obviously. And we're going to go ahead and release this harness using a screwdriver. Any flathead screwdriver will do the job. So it has two tabs on the side, and then you release those tabs, push them in, and that's it. Now we're going to go ahead and try to remove the whole panel from the housing. And as you see, this fan motor is not spinning. Now, some of the older versions fan motors, when you try to spin it with your hand, it will come on, but it looks like this is an electronic fan motor and it's not coming on neither way. So it is a 110 120 volt evaporator fan motor, but it's still not working for some reason. Now the next thing we're gonna do, if you own a multimeter, a tester, check for a voltage. We have 120 volts, 124 volts, so that should be fine. We're gonna try to plug it in again, and nothing. So we're gonna go ahead and release the whole harness to be able to bring the whole panel with the fan motor down and remove it from this panel. Now a lot of people do this repair differently. I'm gonna do it this way because I want to release this part of the front panel as well, which is the duct that pushes the air to the refrigerator side, just to make sure there's no ice in there. So you release those tabs, and then the last ones you're gonna release is the one on the top by tilting it. Now remove the blade, and then I remove these two screws. Again, a lot of people do it different than the way I'm doing it, but the thing here is getting the job done. This is the easiest way and the quickest way to do this repair. Now this is the new part. This is the new fan motor. I'm gonna go ahead and pause this video right there, and you can see in the picture the part number of this fan motor. Now we're gonna go ahead and do the unboxing for the evaporator fan motor. And this is our steamer, just dripping a little bit of water. And this is the new fan motor, which very quickly we're gonna go ahead and set it in place. Put it back in the housing. Put the front part of the bracket. Make sure you put those rubber, I guess you call it rubber supports on the front and the back of the fan motor. Sometimes when you remove it, those fly away, so you make sure you keep an eye on them, don't lose them, and if you do, replace them. Install the two of 1/4 screws that holds the front bracket of the fan. After you do that, you will go ahead and put this piece that comes with it and the front blade. See, this is the reason why I want to remove the front panel, because it's ice on the front of it, and I don't want any build up ice in this section because it will block and it will restrict the air they're supposed to go to the bottom of the refrigerator. Remember, this is a top and bottom, and the air supposed to travel from this front piece towards the bottom of the refrigerator. Now this piece came off. They very easy to come off. It was already off when I got here. So this is another piece that you got to make sure you put it right, because this is a knob and a mechanism that allows how much air will go to the bottom of the refrigerator, basically to access the right amount of air that passes through from the freezer through the refrigerator. Now after you got it in the right position, you just got to make sure you put it where it says recommendation, and that should do the job. Now same way you remove it, you will put it back on, put the two tops first, and then go ahead and snap the rest of them in place. Make sure you hear a clip, and you can flip it over and make sure all the tops are secure in place. It's a total of 8 tops, including the one on the top. Now after that, if this piece of the duct that helps the fan motor pass air through the refrigerator is blocked with ice, make sure you grab a steamer or a hair dryer, or just let it thaw out, like let it defrost. Any build up ice that is on the freezer compartment, go ahead and remove it out of the way, get it out of there, because this will create an issue in the next couple of days. So you make sure you defrost all this piece. You can open the refrigerator side and make sure it's dripping all the ice that you will melting on the bottom, which is water. Just make sure all the what put like a container, that way in the bottom of the refrigerator doesn't create a puddle of water and a big mess. After you clear it up, sometimes I forwarded this video, I speed it up, but sometimes it will take a little while using a hair dryer or a steamer. So just be patient in doing this repair. Just the new fan brings a new harness. Just plug it where it goes, and if it doesn't bring the new harness, just go ahead and use the old harness. Some of these fan motors from Frigidaire does bring the fan with the whole harness included, but some of them not. Now remember, go ahead and make sure you got the ice maker tubing out if you have this refrigerator with ice maker. Make sure you plug the ice maker harness where it goes. Go ahead and install all your screws from this panel, and the ice maker cover access back in place, since this one does not have an ice maker. It just have the accessories there, the harness and the water tube. Go ahead and turn it on. Go ahead and put my tools all back together. Try to make this video kind of short, just to show you guys. Frigidaire refrigerator not cooling properly, fan not working. That's it.